Good evening and welcome to the 2024 Quills Awards Banquet. In case you're just joining us tonight, I'm Tara Luft, the Mistress of Ceremonies. I'm also the 2023 Volunteer of the Year, and I do a bunch of other stuff, and I'm on the conference committee because I can't tell Rachel Bush no for anything. First off tonight, we would like you all to join us in taking a collective moment of silence for those who are no longer with us. Please don't touch the things back here, y'all. Rachel will have a heart attack. We're going to take a moment of silence. The league lost 2 of our chapter presidents this year to cancer, and we lost a previous past keynote named Tim Dorsey. So the Flaming Gnomes lost Mark Hansen as their chapter president, and Wordcraft chapter lost Sherry Hughes. So if you all would just take a moment of silence to remember them. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get on with the night, shall we? First up, it's time to announce the winners of the Summit Scavenger Hunt. There was a runner-up. The envelope, please. Email Patty. I already opened the envelope. It was really hard to get this out. The runner-up is Ari Olad. If you're in the room, come on up and make a try. I don't know that I see Ari. Okay, we'll get that. Okay, the winner of the scavenger hunt, who gets a 2025 ticket to Quills, is Brandy Green. Oh, there's Brandy. Come get your. This is your proof. We'll get it to you. Okay. Or runner. Wait, just take this one. Thank you. I forget I have runners, y'all. Brandy, wave your arm. Thank you. Okay. Now for some housekeeping items before we get into the real meat of why you're all here. If you're in the audience and you win an award, you need to stand up or wave your hands really high in the air so that our lovely volunteer runners know who you are and can bring you your award. You don't have to come up, but you have to tell them with some sort of signal so they know that you're the person who just won that award so they can bring it to you. If you're not here in person, your chapter president hopefully is here, or have sent a designated person to pick them up for you. If you are a chapter president or someone who's here in that stead, if there are people from your chapter who didn't pick up their awards, they'll be up here at the end. Please come collect them immediately after and take them. If it's a certificate only, we're saving ourselves a boatload of money, and we're not going to mail them this year. We've gone digital, y'all. So you're going to get a digital download if you aren't here in person, if it's just a certificate. Unless your chapter president's here. If your chapter president isn't here and you just get a digital, then maybe talk to them about maybe sending someone next year to do that for you. That's just being proactive. There was no shade there. Also, the new for this year, we're getting a little bit technology savvy, and we are no longer handwriting checks. Cass, sorry it didn't happen with you, buddy. We're no longer writing checks. If you get an Olive Williabert award, those come with some cash attached to them for first, second, and third prize. But they are not physically attached to your awards this year. You'll just get one check, even if you get multiple awards, and it'll come to you in the mail. Don't throw those away, y'all. No one gets mail anymore, I know, but if you get a prize tonight from the Olive Olea Bird Awards, you're going to get money in the mail. Watch for it. Okay? It's probably going to be just as hard to remember to take it to the bank to deposit it, but
that's what remote deposits for.
That's what remote deposits for. I get it. But, yes. Okay, one last thing. As you receive your awards tonight, again this year we have our amazing Heidi Esplin, who's our photographer, who's in the back, who will, hi Heidi, thanks for being here. And Melissa, her assistant, lovely assistant. Anytime you're ready, you can go in the back and get your individual pictures taken, but they're also going to be here for the fun stuff after with group photos. So take advantage of that. And then you can download them from a URL. It's already in the app. And I've heard that if it's all going smoothly, they'll be done by the end of the banquet, but for sure by the midnight-ish. So. Okay, I know I said one last thing, but I just remembered something. Surveys are so important. Please make sure if you're here for Quills that you are filling out surveys. Good, bad, otherwise. We want to hear how your experience was because we improve and we keep the stuff you love. So please tell us what we did well and then tell us what we need to improve. We really, really appreciate that. You ready? All right, without further ado, here is our president, Rachel Bush, and this year's amazing contest chair, Rachel Hanks. Yes, it's Rachel squared. For those who have. Who's going to conduct our website.
Are you done? We're getting situated. You turned that off.
I did, because
Thank you.
no hot mics.
It's a little, yeah.
You're not hot.
Here, try.
I'm fixing that.
Oh boy.
Do you want me to do this?
No, I think we're okay.
All right.
No, not yet. I think we're live. Are we live now?
Yes.
Is this working? This is not very loud.
It's plenty loud.
Is it okay? Okay. Good.
You have to put your mouth actually in it.
Not with that one. This one?
Do you want a different one?
Yeah, I do. This one is not good, and it's dented.
That's the one I was using last. No.
Not that one. Back and forth. We can just hand it back and forth.
Yeah, we'll do it this way. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 89th Annual Quills Awards Banquet. What are y'all going to do when you get an award? Thank you, Anna, for the demonstration. Thank you, Deborah, for the demonstration. You're going to give a big thing, and then all of our beautiful volunteers are going to bring them to you. All right? Are you ready? Yeah. All right. And tonight, hi, I'm Rachel Hanks, contest chair. And tonight we are presenting the following awards. We have the Olive Olea Birds, the Palette Awards, the Typewriter Awards, and the Quill Awards. Get started. I know, it's very exciting. We're going to talk about Olive Olea Bird, who we named our Woolly Awards after. She was the founding president and wrote over 50 books for children and adults, and she was very progressive and was an amazing author of the time, and we just wanted to honor her forever with our awards. And I want to thank our volunteers. I know I did this at opening ceremony, but I want everybody who volunteered, conference committee, I want volunteers who are running around all over the place. I want everyone to stand up. who is a volunteer here. So everybody can honor them right now. Stand up, Christina. Look, Christina. Jeremy. Okay. We could not do this without volunteers. This is a 100% volunteer run, and I'm grateful for all of you, so thank you for making this night so special.
Beginning with the Olive Bully Bird Awards. In New Voices Creative Nonfiction, we have the following.
Second place, Timothy Doyle. For Miss Coward, a love story. And in first place, Timothy Doyle, The Edge of Forever. So, volunteers, if we have people who are not here, we just need to figure out which chapter they belong to, and we'll put them in that little pile. The next category is New Voices Poetry.
For our honorable mention, we have Timothy Doyle with Jewels.
He's also not here.
In third place, T. Rodriguez for the Heart Forecast Weather. In second place, we have Sarah Glenn with Grandma. And our first place of New Voices Poetry, Timothy Doyle for Mysterious Universe. In the category of New Voices, General and Literary Fiction, we have the following.
Melanie Owen for Leaves, honorable mention. In third place, we have Yvette Anderson, Betting on the Boutique. Did you see Titus raise her hand? In second place, Gina G, Larry and Ralph Escape. And in first place, Sheena Blankengale for the Barb. Our next category is New Voices Genre Fiction.
In first place, Kaylee Walker, The Red Bells of Woodwitch.
Can you explain a little bit about why there's only one? Or a gap in points.
Okay, and just a clarification for our awards this year, in the case of limited entries or a gap in scoring points, we award it on merit, so you basically first place winners.
Only, yeah. Okay, you ready?
In the category New Voices, first chapter, young adult and middle grade, we have the following.
Josh Wilcox, The Midnight Train. For honorable mention. Another honorable mention for Mary Fiercy, The Writer's Mask, Chapter 1, The Writer. In third place, James Croft and William Croft, Ancient Apocalypse City. In second place, Melody Lund, Lyrics and a Lake Boy. First place, Amanda Rogers, 3 times the charm. Our next category is New Voices, first chapter adult.
Honorable mention, we have A.M. Shiner for the Nobility of Rats. In third place, we have Sheena Blankengull for the She Stallion Queen. Second place, we have Brianna Trost for Empire Trials. And in first place, Jessica Gustafson for Lady Unknown. In the category of poetry, freeform, and slam, we have
Timothy Doyle, honorable mention for Autumn. In third place, Sarah Weichel, I Am Fire. In second place, Susan J. Wordsberg, for Still Life. And in first place, Timothy Doyle, for Start With What?
Why is Timothy Doyle
He's cleaning up. Also, I have not seen these names at all. This is the first time I'm seeing them. I'm so excited. This is a surprise. Rachel has seen them, which is why she's pronouncing names really well. The next category is poetry, light verse.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Honorable mention, Dennis Bien for Ode to Joe. Honorable mention, Jetbar Huntsman for One More Theme. In third place, Dennis Bien for Acronymistic. I got it. In second place, Jetbar Huntsman for The Conversation. First place, DJ Ray, A Wish Come True. In the category of poetry, haiku.
C.H. Lindsay, honorable mention for Haiku 1. Honorable mention for Marie Tolstrup for Golden Gibbous Moon. Third place to Jeff R. Huntsman for The Owl. Second place, Jeff R. Huntsman for Cow Pie. And first place to Maurice Tolstrup for Arches. The next category is poetry, song lyrics.
In first place, we have Joseph Gordon for Burying You.
Go St. George. All right, are we ready?
For poetry, narrative poem, we have the following.
Honorable mention for Valerie Zimmerman on this day. Third place, Marie Tolstrup, Hitler's Bathtub. Marie Tolstrup, second place for Kickapoo River Dance. And first place, Anna F. Carrasco. The next category is Flash Fiction, Author's Choice.
Honorable mention to Edith Midgley for special delivery. Third place, Abby Brinkerhoff for Crazy. Second place, Johnny Worthen for Ralph. And in first place, Julie Walton for Domingo's December. In the category of Flash Fiction, Right Where You Belong, we have the following winners.
Melissa Shack, second place for Ghostwriter. And first place, Ina Lyon. The next category is first chapter, YA, middle grade, and children's.
For honorable mention, Rachel DeFreeze,
Isn't that supposed to
Beyond
be
Violet.
vegan? Isn't that supposed to be vegan? Like dairy? Or no?
Honorable mention, C.W. Allen.
I think it
for
is.
Melanie Martin. Third place, Jill M. McVanderwood for Purdy Franklin Girl Cat. Second place, Ray Wilkinson, A Heist in Oz. First place, Johnny Worthen, Fiends Baptiste. For the category First Chapter Adult, we have the following winners.
Jessica Van Wagner, honorable mention for The Hungry Ones. Third place, Melissa Shack, Without Words. Second place, Megan Condi, The Song of the Endless Dark. And first place goes to Gout for Downlines. The next category we have is creative nonfiction.
In honorable mention, we have Jeff Huntsman for Summer Sylvie. Third place, Megan Condi, 42 going on 20. Second place, Julie Walton for Matthias Prayer. First place, Laurel Yates, Grandma and the Virginia Tech Murderer. fiction under 2,000 words, we have the following.
Honorable mention to Ina Lyon for me. Honorable mention for Ina Lyon. We are all passengers. Third place goes to Lorraine Jeffrey for a flannel shirt. Second place goes to Josie Hume, Paris Island Ubra. And first place, Timothy Doyle for Little Things. The next category is spiritual essay.
Honorable mention to Sarah Weigel for Guilt is Dumb. Third place, George Pence, Lost in a Hospital. Second place, M.K. McKenna, Love from a Distance. And in first place, Tom Wall for Jake. Under short comic or film script,
Ina Lyon in second place for Rita Red Riding. And in first place, Brian Young for Lost Boys. Next category is feature screenplay.
honorable mention to Brian Young. Oh, for Paddington. Third place, Spencer Holt and Eric John Anderson for Dinner Time. Second place, Lena Sarin for Hell Squad. First place, Jacob Tice for The Inseparables. Under horror, we have the following.
Honorable mention goes to Siam Greathouse for Better. Honorable mention for Jessica Van Wagner for The Resurrection Man. Third place, Eric John Anderson. Second place goes to Sierra Langell for The Stars Have Teeth. And first place is L.S. Coons for Garbage Day. Our next category is Mystery and Thriller.
Honorable mention, Melissa Shack, The Invitation. Honorable mention, Tim Here. Honorable mention, Gina G, The Case of the Dog. Third place, Lynn Elizabeth, New Year, New Problems. That was Lynne.
Sorry.
Second place, Ina Lyon for Shop Russian Rainbow. First place, Josie Hu, the gamer. Fourth.
Honorable mention for Michelle. Third place is Deborah Birdwell Winkler of Villa. Second place is September Roberts of First place is Megan Conti for Under Dover Skies. The next category is fiction, science fiction, and fantasy.
Honorable mention, Catherine Monasterio, the Soul Merchant. Third place, Brian Young, A Curse of Blessings. Second place, Johnny Worthen, The Old Problem. First place, C.W. Allen, Where There's a Will, There's a Whiz. For general and literary fiction,
Tara Luck, honorable mention for Walkabout. Honorable mention for Rachel DeFries, A Simple Cup of Coffee. Third place, Ina Lyon, The Perfect Summer. Second place, Linda F. Smith, The Ham Sandwich. First place, L.S. Kuntz, The Department Store. Our next, congratulations, all of you for winning award winners. Let's unveil the trophies. I would also like to say that our lovely web chair, Jody, has an engraver, and she made these beautiful words, and we love them so much. Oh, those are big. We will be announcing the Palette Awards. Are these my categories as well? Yes? Yeah, okay. There are two categories of palettes. Independently published. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. We're trying to figure out logistics.
For bronze, we have The Stones of Everstar by Candace J. Thomas, cover design by Jonathan Farland. For silver, Lil Fitz, The Littlest Giant by DJ Ray. And the gold palette goes to Jill Vanderwood, Keeping Secrets. Under traditionally published cover design, here are winners.
Our bronze palette goes to Cambria Williams, The Befallen, cover design by Ashley Rivera. Our silver palette goes to Johnny Wortham of Heroes, Homes, and Honey. Cover design by Quills. And our gold goes to Chelsea Ortega, Bond Witch. Cover design by Jennifer.
Just announce it.
Okay, our final palette award is the Lapis Lazuli for top cover. Okay, here it is. Goes to Hillary Camille Thompson, Dear Mama in the Darkness. Congratulations to all of our palette winners.
We're going to start the typewriter awards. Everybody ready?
You should explain what the typewriter awards are.
Sorry, what?
You should explain what
Oh, the typewriter awards are those for short fiction and also they're all published works, but they're shorter than 40,000 words, correct? So flash fiction, anything that's been published in a collection, that sort of thing. So there we go. And also media articles and that sort of thing. Are you ready? They're ready. The typewriter and poetry. Should I read this category?
Sure.
Okay. The typewriter poetry goes to C.H. Lindsay for recommended read for Never the Netherwood. The bronze
Over there.
over there. The bronze typewriter goes to Ray Wilkinson for The Cabin. The silver typewriter goes to Michael Shoemaker for taking the ball right back. And the gold typewriter goes to Susan J. Wurzburg for threading the needle. Things got a little disorganized. So sorry. Thank you for your patience.
Please hold.
Please hold.
Shall you down?
The next category is going to be typewriters for flash fiction. These are published flash fiction pieces.
We're ready.
Got it?
Look at you.
Okay, get it.
Our recommended read for flash fiction is Emily Holmes' Zoology. Our bronze to Kira Allred for Just for This Moment. Silver to Spencer Merrill for Deprecation. And our gold to Joanna Greenberg for Animal Control. In the category of media article, here are our winners.
Our bronze typewriter goes to Johnny Wortham for Johnny Wortham's patented cure-all scene outline template and balding cure. place goes to Tara Love for Barbie. And gold typewriter goes to Tara Love. This is all about. Good job, Tara. Next is comic books and illustrated books. Our gold goes to Rachel.
Shall we start you and Colin? You don't want your pile over here. I just have two.
In nonfiction, we have the following winners.
Oh, recommended read goes to M. Roar, The Good Girls Can't Cry.
Tina.
Our bronze typewriter goes to Lene Marsh, Growing into Love. Silver typewriter goes to Carolyn Campbell. Our gold typewriter does go to Ina Lyon from Russia with Borscht. Typewriter short story.
Recommended read to
Wait,
Tara
they
Love.
said five.
Congratulations.
We're pausing.
We're pausing. Here, have a drink.
We don't have to say honorable mention anymore. It's not in the categories.
Oh, okay. That word so hard. Recommended what's happening?
Oh, right.
Are we ready? Should you be entertaining them?
Okay.
I don't
We're
know what
ready.
I'm
We're
doing.
ready.
Okay, we're ready. Next is
Regina G. Bronze. Calling the Humans. Silver to Jessica Gustafson for the Manhunt. And our gold goes to Brian Young for Son of Demeter. And our Emerald Typewriter goes, over all the typewriter categories, goes to the following. Oh wait, I have it. Pat Partridge for the new dress. Congratulations to our typewriter winners. Our final category, we will do the Quills Awards. Under collections, we have
Darkness 101's Lessons Were Learned by Jonathan Reddick and Elizabeth Brown. Our bronze quill is David Broadback, Poor as I Am. silver is David Broadbag, the dad who stayed. And gold quill is Dreaming Haddock, Coming to America. The next category is nonfiction.
Our bronze goes to Hillary Camille Thompson, Dear Mama in the Darkness. Our silver goes to Haley Kavanaugh, Adulting, the Ultimate Cheat Sheet. And our gold quill goes to Al Carlisle, edited by C.H. Lindsay, The Ted Bundy Files. For the category of novella, we have the winners.
The bronze goes to Jill Ammon Vanderwood for Keeping Secrets. The silver bronze is Sarah Fitzgerald, A Kiss for Kate. And the gold quill goes to Brian Young for Battletech, Giving Up the Ghost. The next category is young adult and middle grade.
For recommended read, we have Robin Dabney, Be a Senator. For our bronze, Amanda Empey, White Crown Academy. Our silver, Kat Farrow, Bobbin and the Magic Thief. And our gold quill goes to Steve Capone Jr. for Max and the Capitalist Spy.
I don't know either.
I don't know what's so funny.
Because she's saying adult novels.
Oh, in the novel category, we're the following winners. A recommended read for Becca Lee Gardner, World Breaker. Oh, another recommended read, Christian Bradley, Nanobots, Murderer, and Other Family Problems. The bronze quill goes to Befallen by Cambria Williams. Silver quill goes to Sarah Wetmore, Searching for Your Song. And the gold quill goes to Gail, Forgotten Dreams. Look, there's Gail. And the diamond quill
To Alex Hughey for The Loophole. Congratulations to our Quills winners. Thank you, Victor.
league often does these honorary lifetime memberships, and these are for people who we have had, who have been crucial for the league's leadership and just for the general well-being of everything running smoothly and all of these things. We could not do anything without these people. And this year, we would like to honor Amanda Lazader. Amanda was a former president of the league and is just an amazing human being and a fantastic presenter. We're glad you're here. Thank you for being here. All right. Yes, here we go. Are we ready? The Volunteer of the Year is one of my very favorite things to award to people because it recognizes a member of the league who has made significant contributions of their time and talents to the function of the league during the past year, since last Quills. So Tara was our last one.
Rachel was our first one.
I was the first one, yeah. Member nominations are not accepted for this award. Rather, this selection committee notes the number of reported volunteer hours and observes the service given to the league through each volunteer's commitment to their duties. This year's Volunteer of the Year has been a steady, dependable, and professional presence on the league's board for many years. During the past year, she has stepped up to teach at both the Prequel Conference and the Quills Conference at the organizer's invitation, despite the demands of balancing her board position with her full-time job, her family, and her own writing career. And on top of all of that, she was working her way through a college degree. I'm weepy. She has shown exemplary service in elevating the league's name in the community through her consistent outreach as our marketing chair. With a special commendation for her vital contributions to the success of Utah Authors Day. The League of Utah Writers is proud to announce the award of 2024 Volunteer of the Year to Candace Thomas. For our Writer and Editor of the Year awards, you get a break from Weepy Me. So let me turn the time over to our amazing, wonderful Writer of the Year chair, Carolyn Campbell, who has been doing this job for how many years?
I've lost count.
It's too many to count. So if you would like to come on up here.
Wait, Carolyn needs a mic for closed caption.
You sure do. And useful.
All right, wait.
This one. Right here.
Okay, are you ready?
This is the first Editor of the Year award, so it's especially thrilling. The Editor of the Year award recognizes the member of the league who has had the best year as an editor. Service and contributions to the league or the local writing community were also factored into the selection committee's evaluation. Once selected, the Editor of the Year is expected to spend their year-long tenure serving as an ambassador for the league, making public appearances to talk about the craft of editing and promoting the league's events. They will also assist the publications chair in editing the year's open call anthology. The Editor of the Year was a title previously awarded by the Freelance Editors chapter, which has now been expanded to include all league members. We are excited to add the Editor of the Year award to the Quills Conference Awards banquet for the first time this year. This year's Editor of the Year spent many a Saturday afternoon watching monster movies with her mom. It wasn't long before she started crafting nightmares to share with her readers. She is a retired, disabled veteran with a deep love for weird and creepy tales. This prompted her to form Timber Ghost Press in 2021. She is an affiliate member of the Horror Writers Association and serves as the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Chair for the League of Utah Writers. She received her MFA, Writing Popular Fiction from Seton Hill University in 2014. As the editor-in-chief of Timber Ghost Press, she has published award-winning novels and anthologies, including the League's 2023 Gold Quill winner, Dead Stars and Stone Arches, a collection of Utah horror, using her talents to refine and promote the work of fellow Utah authors. The League of Utah Writers is proud to award the 2024 Editor of the Year Award to honor Sylvia Langell.
Well deserved.
The Writer of the Year Award recognizes the member of the League who has had the best year as a writer. Service and contributions to the League or the local writing community were also factored into the selection committee's evaluation. Once selected, the Writer of the Year is expected to spend their year-long tenure serving as an ambassador for the League, making public appearances to talk about the craft of writing and promoting the League's events. They will be invited to give a speech at the Quill Conference and will be featured on the League's YouTube channel through short writing classes and an online book club discussing one of their books. The Writer of the Year is also responsible for curating the year's Best of Utah Poetry and Prose anthology. This year's Writer of the Year received multiple nominations by League members who cited this person's steady track record of publishing year after year in an impressive array of venues. This author and journalist has been a full-time writer for almost 5 years, publishing science and pop culture articles in SYFY, /Gear, The Daily Beast, and StarTrek.com, among others. He took over as editor-in-chief of the pop culture platform Big Shiny Robot and has published award-winning fiction with small presses. He is a brilliant example of a writer making a living with his words. In addition to his professional success, this writer has served the League as the former executive treasurer and has been the vice president of the Salt City Genre Writers chapter since its inception. He is a terrific mentor to writers of all skill levels, helping them take the next step in building their skills and careers. The League of Utah Writers is proud to award the 2024 Writer of the Year honor to Cassidy Ward.
Woo! 'Cause I got a lot of
Quills.
Proud of it.
Thank you so much, Carolyn. You're amazing.
Rachel, transmitter.
Oh, transmitter. Oh. Thank you, Andy.
You're welcome.
Carolyn.
Scary.
What would I do without Andy? I'd be sad. I'd cry more, but sad tears. Next year's Quills Conference is August 7th through 10th, 2025. It will be here, in this lovely venue that we love so much.
Yes.
Put it on your calendars now. Tara, did you have an announcement about tickets or anything?
I can.
Super early bird tickets?
Will be on sale sometime in the next month or two.
Super early bird tickets will be on sale in the next month or two, so
Do you want me to talk about it?
I think Tara should probably talk about this a little bit, since she builds all the registration for the.
I could feed the line, but then it just gets lost in translation. We are going to have our tickets on sale sometime, hopefully by the end of August. Depends on how long it takes us to do the data evaluation and see how this year's stuff went, because we did a lot of different things. As an attendee of this year's Quills, you will get an email that says, register for 2025, and that's when you'll know that tickets are on sale.
Thanks, Tara, for building all of that. It's a lot of work. I appreciate it. This is the theme that we're going to have for next year, creating hope. It is based on a quote by Ray Bradbury, which is, "I became a writer to escape the despair of the real world and enter the world of hope I create with my imagination." Thank you, Candace, for creating a beautiful graphic for us. In like 2 days. Amazing. So start thinking of anthology pieces that have to do with creating hope, because that's going to be the open call to members of the league, which opens in sometime. When is that? When is it typically open? Anybody know when open call opens?
Kelly, do you know?
Christina, do
January.
you know? I should know.
January, I think it's
January. It's open from like January to May or something
to
like
end
that.
of March.
January to March. Thank you, Emma. January to March, start thinking. We will get more details about specifically what kind of stories we're looking for. I'm hoping that we get as fierce a competition this year as we had last year. And our Quills 2025 guests that we are announcing right now, we have Travis Baldry coming and Courtney Milan. If you like these people, you can just say, "Thank you, Brian," really loud.
Thank you.
We miss you, Brian. These are our guests for next year, and I'm so excited. Thank you for coming to the 89th Annual Quills Awards. If you are a chapter president or a representative from your chapter, please come and collect the awards and certificates. Can you tell me which chapters need to come up here so I can just say those things out loud right now? Salt City Scribes, Salt City Genre Writers, Utah Valley Legends, Red Butte Bards, Page 1 Mill Creek, Nebo Novelists, LaSalle Legends, Just Right, Infinite Monkeys, Blue Quill Chapter, and Chapter 1 Davis County. Thank you, Liz. Thanks, everyone.